हार्ट में भी होता है पेसमेकर फाइबर, जीआईटी में भी होता है पेसमेकर फाइबर is there which is controlling our respiratory system. So the pacemaker fiber is in everywhere. So if we control parasympathetic, our resting membrane potential in pacemaker fiber will remain normal. This pacemaker fiber is controlling other fiber, so other fiber also will be normal. See that these are the centers which are present in the central nervous system, and the amount of neurons, or you can say number of neurons, increased if you take exercise. If you increase the number of the neurons here, ultimately it has a effect on heart. It has a effect on blood vessels. So there will be relaxation, not contraction. Contraction will be there, but relaxation, complete relaxation will be there if we stimulate vagus continuously, if we activate, if we involve heart brain axis. Now coming to the collagen and elastin. ये collagen elastin वन ऊपर वाला जो है वो यंग के लिए है, नीचे वाला जो है इसमें कोलाजन और इलास्टिन का जो बैलेंस है वो गड़बड़ हो चुकी है, और ये गड़बड़ जो हुई है दिस इज बिकॉज ऑफ सिंपैथेटिक नॉट पैरासिम्पैथेटिक. So the collagen and elastin is very important. Collagen and elastin, then only compliance will be there. Means there will be a relaxation, contraction, relaxation, contraction, relaxation, complete relaxation, complete contraction. So that is very important. Here another one thing I want to talk about catabolism and anabolism. Parasympathetic will have a role on anabolism, and the sympathetic will have a role on catabolism. Means systematic work agar hona hai, then parasympathetic should be there. Means if we want to maintain the homeostasis in the cell, then we must think about parasympathetic. Say this is the root. Everywhere the vagus is involved, nucleus tractus solitarius and the nucleus present in the central nervous system, already I have mentioned. So everywhere, चाहे आप see देखिए insulin secretion, parasympathetic always will stimulate the parasympathetic will stimulate the beta cell and will have the insulin. You know what is the role of insulin. Our sugar level will be maintained. So means what I want to say is time is very short, limited. Parasympathetic always will help to stimulate the beta cell, and there will be a continuous release of insulin. Then this is the holistic health, already know. Thank you, all of you, for having patience with this. So I do not want to force you to go for IAOIT. You must involve in taking exercise. Thank you very much. I must thank Anuradha for giving me opportunity to speak here, to come here. Has provided me this dais. I am thankful to her and her team, who are constantly busy with taking care to all of us. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your valuable insights with us. I request our respected chairpersons to kindly say a few words in appreciation of our esteemed speakers.
Sir.
Sir, thanks a lot for this nice presentation. Basically, your presentation, you touched every minute detail about the parasympathetic and sympathetic system.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
And you really opened newer horizons of knowledge, and basically, it is eye-opening about these details.
Sir,
so I'm not left to ask any questions. So you have told every details here. So thanks a lot for presentation, sir.
Sir. Actually, sir, resting membrane potential, whatever I have mentioned, it's a big story. It's a big story. So that time is not there. So.
Yes, definitely. It was a nice lecture. I should not say it was depicting everything, and autonomic nervous system, very well explained, and it has an effect on workout and exercise. So that's an important thing.
Madam, arterial stiffness we can measure.
Yeah.
As far as children are concerned, we must go to them and we must measure the arterial stiffness, and we must convey the message that your arterial stiffness value is normal or abnormal. It is reversible. It is not irreversible. It is reversible.
Irreversible.
So if there is positive with the stiffness, then we can have a chance to correct them.
Yes. So it is a nice presentation. Thank you very much.
Madam.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I request our respected chairpersons to present memento to our esteemed speaker.
Hello, I would like to add that Snehashish, your presentation was amazing. Thank you so much. In fact, we will organize a lecture exclusively for you. I'm sorry for giving you less time, but you have done a great job. It was brilliant. Thank you so much. I will organize a separate workshop for you, workshop and lecture. So we will have all the students also attending this. Thank you, Snehashish.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. I request our chairpersons to kindly be seated on the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed speakers and admired guests, welcome to the enlightening session titled Connecting Science and Spirituality. As we embark on this journey of exploration and discovery, we delve into the profound intersection between two seemingly different realms, the mystical, empirical world of science and the mystical realm of spirituality. Today, we have the privilege of delving into the depths of this fascinating topic, guided by the wisdom and expertise of our esteemed panelists. Science and spirituality, though often viewed as separate domains, share a common quest for truth, understanding, and meaning in the universe. Through this session, we seek to uncover the inherent connections between these realms. Exploring new scientific inquiry can inform spiritual understanding and how spiritual insights can enrich scientific inquiry. As we engage in thought-provoking discussions and exchange diverse perspectives, let us embrace the opportunity to bridge the gap between science and spirituality, fostering a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of all aspects of human knowledge and experience. May this session inspire us to embark on a journey of holistic understanding and enlightenment, transcending the boundaries of conventional wisdom and opening new pathways to wisdom and harmony. Now I invite our esteemed speaker, Dr. C.K. Bhardwaj sir, to share his knowledge with us.
Dr. Bhardwaj, I have invited all the students as you had requested. I hope they will join us soon. So please start your lecture. We are hopeful that some more students will join this session.
That's good. Thank you very much. Today we are going to talk on something different, understanding spirituality through science and logic without mentioning any religion. So here I would like to say that what Lord Krishna tells in the 7th chapter, 2nd shloka, that after knowing nothing remains to be known except living the knowledge and exploring it into your day-to-day life. So this is what is a knowledge which will really open up new frontiers for all of us, including the last paper where the mind and heart connection has been explained, So I would like to say, we call it as cosmic cognitive restructuring. The whole cosmos is one living entity, yatha pinde tatha brahmande, and yatha brahmande tatha pinde. How we would like to really understand this through spirituality, so that we can use this knowledge into our day-to-day life and for holistic health as well. the whole cosmos has got three basics. Now a beautiful picture of the whole cosmos has emerged. And this area where the whole cosmos is visible, there are three basics in the whole cosmos. Because there is a floating material bodies in it, the universal mind which is really running the whole cosmos in a rhythmic movement, we call it as universal mind, embedded with information systems like 2G, 3G, 6G internet, and it has got laws of nature also in it, chemistry, physics, maths. If the apple falls, the scientist calculates the laws of nature. The third thing is that energy, which is absolute intelligence and a capable force, which energizes this field and each atom. And you are part of that. Now understanding these three, that how they are connected with those three. Each living entity is three. It has got a material body out of 100 and odd elements, and it has got a mind which deals with information only. It is nothing more than that information, the experiences and events of your life. And based on that, you pre-calculate the future, fears and worries get added. So this is what is an area which has to be understood. So I would like to request the gentleman to open a small little video that how life started. This is what I would like to say, and within few minutes I'll try to cover up everything. So will you please put it on? So that you can see, it's of Ohio University, I think. Can you put on that video, please? That is there. One of the videos, Origin of Life, is there. Yeah, this is the one. Please look at that. I'll keep on. It's not on the screen.
By beginning once upon a time. But what about before there was time? Before there were mass media and skyscrapers? Before our ancestors sat around a fire, dreaming of what lay beyond the stars? Before the first cell broke from prescribed tradition, daring to venture out of the murky aquatic depths?
Well, in the meantime, I'll just keep on explaining the working on it, but please start from the beginning. Huh? Now, this particular thing shows that how life started on this earth. I would like to tell you that that absolute intelligence and a capable force is in the form of particle and wave theory in the modern science. Particle of light, it can become a wave or a particle anytime, anywhere, because the science has proved that the particle behaves intelligently. It can become a wave or a particle, or it can pass through double slit by dividing itself into two. So now the creation is an intelligent design. Even a blade of grass is intelligently designed. So understanding the intelligence which is working. So this is what has to be understood, that how that intelligence is in here. How we are connected to that. How it created the whole cosmos. We have even covered that how the first atom, hydrogen, came up, and how the two hydrogen atoms fused together created helium. Helium and hydrogen fused together created first galaxy of suns. And in my scriptures it is written, "Pehla Gyan Surya ko diya." How two suns together created the remaining 100 elements. It's a beautiful videos which I can't show you in this small little time. We will do it some other time. So here I am trying to tell you that your soul, which I call it as a creative intelligence, is connected to its source in real time. And that is the connection is through the nad, we call it in scriptures, known as wave. Wave means sound. So you are light and sound. And once you look at this earth where water was there, the molten lava was there, it was boiling, cooling down, and it created the proteins and compounds of elements. If you add a drop of amino acid, only then the life starts, as you know. So your soul as light and sound struck on pure elements, along with the laws of nature which you acquired, so I will always say this, that we have acquired the mind and created the body. So how all that system has gone, that you acquired the first mind from the universal mind in the form of causal mind and created a causal body, which is known as Ardhanarishwar. As the ma'am been telling about a woman, so the soul can acquire a body of a woman or a man. It is equal. So that Ardhanarishwar, because we need the senses to sense the material creation, which is time-bound. So then we did the next step. Who are we? We are that soul, connected to our source, absolute intelligence, capable force. So my soul acquired the mind, and then it had a sketch of a human body like Ardhanarishwar. The next step was that my soul further worked and created astral mind and astral body from a single cell to the crown of creation, the human body. As I was explaining, if light and sound, along with the laws of nature, strikes on pure elements, converts them into amino acids, and amino acids synthesize the proteins to make the first single cell. And now from that single cell, where a lot of information is there, it had started from that single cell to reach the crown of creation in the human body. And this is how your creative intelligence, which remains connected to its source, started working. And beautiful thing is this, that information in that single cell, which is the mind of the single cell, this single cell dies. The mind and soul goes back to the astral region, comes out again to make a double cell organism. It dies again, it goes back again into the astral mind and astral body, comes out again, because astral mind and astral body has got a complete plan. Right from the single cell. So you got that ability to do state-of-art planning ability and execution ability. So you had planned the whole body to reach the crown of creation in the human body in the astral region. So you are going back and forth, and you are experienced persons to have died 8.4 million times as per our scriptures. So we are experienced people. We have designed this body having all those things, you know. And I would like to say that single cell, when it comes into the mother's womb, what it has got the egg of the mother and sperm of the father. Now on the father's side, all that information of his ages, you know, is there in that cell. That information from the father's side. Something similar from the mother's side. All that information is there in that cell, the first zygote. And this information amazes me, that they take your saliva and see how that soul creative intelligence used the laws of nature to get it imprinted in your DNA. All that saliva has got all that information you can see. You can connect all those genetics, you know, back and forth. So that is what I would like to say, that your creative intelligence has done wonders, you know. And I would like to show you this small video, please, if you can put it on. Beginning of life.
The stories of our lives by beginning once upon a time. But what about before there was time? Before there were mass media and skyscrapers? Before our ancestors sat around a fire, dreaming of what lay beyond the stars? Before the first cell broke from prescribed tradition, daring to venture out of the murky aquatic depths? Before those anonymous chemicals hit upon the magic combinations that would form the twining, helical, universal ladder of life. Back when there was only blackness and noxious gases and rock. What put the whole amazing pageant in motion? This is one view. In the valley between great prehistoric cliffs, where water, the substance of our unwritten beginnings, accumulated, dissolving, mixing, churning carbon and sulfur, hydrogen and oxygen, into a history not yet dreamed. An occasional phosphorus atom breaches the surface of the pool that will one day yield something wonderful, something living. New combinations flirt with being, but nothing so extraordinary as when the eternal darkness is shattered by God's own thunder.
Light and sound.
In the field of pure elements, the power to transform is unleashed with this lightning bolt. Beginning in its sulfurous wake, chemical progeny. A litter of new forms emerge. Amino acids, sugars, triglycerides, nucleotides. They twist and turn in the watery cradle. The crucible of creation, the organic soup that holds an uncertain promise of a tenuous future. Silently, an amino acid reaches for another of its kind. Now a dipeptide. A third is added. Now a tripeptide. An eon or two of time passes. There is no hurry, no deadline, no plan. Only the endless testing of combinations. The relentless search for a stable outer shell of electrons. In the fullness of time, a protein is made, and then a carbohydrate, and at last, nucleic acids. The keeper of code. The template of our inheritance is at last written. Encircled and enveloped by the Janus phase 1, seeking both water and lipid. A rippling membrane divides the world, creating inside and outside, the self and the other. Immortality is forged through the marriage between DNA and protein, a reciprocal bond, a chemical yin and yang, from which cellular obsession, practiced over and over, a trillion times per second,
It is happening in your body now.
bequeathed by our ancestors, ceaselessly transcribing the encoded messages. A seeks out T, G accepts only C. Our biochemical bedrock, the ubiquitous proteins, is formed. And from so simple a beginning, the power to create life is unleashed on an unsuspecting planet.
So this is how you created life. You have done it. The kind of confidence this creative intelligence in you knows everything. And I would like to request the next one is the next slide. So you will find that how really we did all this. Right from a single cell, we have come down to the crown of creation, the human body. Will you please go to the next few more slides? Can you bring that? This one, I think. Next slide. Okay. Okay. Here, I would show you well. These are some of those. Now this is a chart, from here you started when the first life started, and going through the amoeba. The first single cell you crossed these 8.4 million species to reach the crown of creation, the human body. I think this is what is the. It's not there. It is the human body here. Now you can see that you have done it all. Now this creative intelligence has to be moved to do self-regulation of the human organism. How to remain healthy. Because each cell is connected, and I would like to say that you can do genetic engineering, which is the most important part to understand. I won't go into further details that how you created all this. In a single sentence, I would like to say that your attention is the outer expression of your creative intelligence and has desirable attributes, state-of-art planning ability and its execution ability. So developing your belief in yourself that you are the creator, Aham Brahmasmi, that you are part of that. That is what the humanity has to know and start working on holistic things. Because your divinity has got beautiful attributes, which I would like to tell you in those words which we explain. In yoga also, your soul has got beautiful attributes like love, compassion, mercy, wisdom, humility, state-of-art planning ability, its execution ability. Let us face as it comes. Because we have faced 8.4 million species. All the conditions we have lived in. So we have got the inherent ability. And then justice, appreciation for others. Whereas your mind is dealing only with information, nothing else. And that information is what? Regarding the experiences and events of your life, whatever has happened here, in the form of memories it is there, and the kind of experiences we have in this body. Body deals with hunger, clothes, housing, vanities of the world, sex and sleep. Whereas the mind deals with information, which is lust, anger, ego, attachment, deceit, fears and worries. Because you calculate the future, fears and worries get added into that. So looking into the whole scenario, you please understand that your soul has got all the solutions of life. This is what makes you so good. Mental health is there. If you can understand that ability of your soul, which has got love, compassion, mercy, wisdom. Wisdom is like an omni-scanner. Your attention, which is like a particle of light, connected with the sound to its source, particle and wave theory, it is really like an omni-scanner which knows everything. So that omni-scanner you can use, it is full with all the knowledge, it is part of all knowing while reading. If you look, I would like to give you a small example and close my talk because I have been told that we cannot go beyond 2 o'clock. So I would like to finish in another 3 minutes. I have got so much I'm full with it. I don't know when Anuradha will organize things to tell the students about the whole concept, which will take hours for us to explain in different classes. We have about 12 lectures on it, covering each and every aspect of life. It's a beautiful area to know your own abilities, how you can really remain mentally healthy and happy and healthy life you can have, because all those cells will get self-regulation of the human organism, because you created them. In the mother's womb, that single cell, it becomes from one to many, as Ekam Bahusham in my shastras, that the God was one and alone and became from one to many. And that cell zygote is coming from one to many, carrying all that information. As soon as it reaches the location of the heart, it transforms itself into a cell of a heart and becomes from one to many. And the whole heart is formed. The same cell goes down to the kidney, develops your kidney. The same cell goes down to the eye, which is more complex than your brain. Can you imagine this? And that is what is being created within you. So now understanding holistically, we call it as cosmic cognitive restructuring. These three, all living beings are three: body, mind and soul, even that small little plant. The seed is three. It has got a material body, it has got a mind, वो गेहूं का है, चने का है, आम का है, and then it has got a creative intelligence. You put that seed into a dry sand, it won't germinate. As soon as the rain comes, the light triggers into it. Multitasking. All those things are going into the ground. The bud is looking at the sun to do photosynthesis. You are teaching your children. It already knew how to use solar energy.
Sir, it's a beautiful description you have given about the life. And it was goosebumps were there in my hands and body. So, really, I'm very much thankful to God what He has created and what are the things. And you sir, you have explained it so good that there were goosebumps on me. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. And last word I would like to say that you have got your mind which deals with information, and in this world, you don't run your mind. The universal mind with high tide, low tide, which you mentioned, runs your mind because it can move the earth, the waters. High tide, low tide, you have got 75-80% water in your body. It strikes some of the portions of your brain which deals with lust, anger, ego, attachment, fears and worries. It triggers and your moods swing. And that is how you do some of the actions. If you know how to develop that restraining intelligence to hold that universal mind to take you through the karma theory and how to really come out of that towards moksha. That you know that what you are and you are not being rather motivated by the universal mind to get into an act which you never want to do as per karma theory, because the laws of nature deal with every action has got equal and opposite reaction. You are tied up with this. Here in this world, if you know, then you will not give your attention to the illegitimate needs of the mind and illegitimate needs of the body. If you know this, now all this needs to be carried to the small children, from the nursery class onwards. Somebody said that this needs to go to the schools. And we must start from those schools and tell those children then how it works. I would like to say in another minute or two, look at the giraffe. It has got 7 bones. Humans have got 7. Dog has got 7. The attention of the giraffe was to eat tender leaves from the top of the tree. Gradually, his neck and legs became taller. Something similar, the man or woman put those rings around the neck to make the neck taller by about a feet. The bones are only 7. Now you can see and feel that what your attention can do. Wherever the attention goes, the divine energy flows. So let's talk about it. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Your deep knowledge has made a lasting impact on all of us. I request our chairpersons to present memento to our speaker.
I am honored. Thank you very much. Yeah. But the same time, it's black. Because it's not new. That's all black. What you do? You do save up. Because they are not business of themselves. Goes into the ground, takes out that oil, which the mummy will produce halwa and be out of that. That's how we are diligent.
Thank you, sir. I request Anuradha ma'am to kindly come on stage to present memento to our esteemed chairpersons.
Thank you.